Today's Mass readings: November 22, 2019, Friday of the 33rd week in Ordinary Time. First reading. A reading from the book of 1 Maccabees chapter 4 verse 36 to 37 and 52 to 59. Judas and his brothers says, "Now that our enemies have been crushed, let us go up to purify the sanctuary and rededicate it." So the whole army assembled, and went up to Mount Zion early in the morning on the 25th day of the 9th month, that is, the month of Chislev, in the year 148. They arose and offered sacrifice according to the law, on the new altar of burnt offerings that they had made, on the anniversary of the day on which the Gentiles had defiled it. On that very day it was reconsecrated, with songs, harps, flutes, and cymbals. All the people prostrated themselves and adored and praised Heaven, who had given them success. For 8 days they celebrated the dedication of the altar, and joyfully offered burnt offerings and sacrifices of deliverance and praise. They ornamented the facade of the temple with gold crowns and shields. They repaired the gates and the priests' chambers, and furnished them with doors. There was great joy among the people, now that the disgrace of the Gentiles was removed. Then Judas and his brothers and the entire congregation of Israel decreed that the days of the dedication of the altar should be observed with joy and gladness on the anniversary every year for 8 days, from the 25th day of the month Chislev. The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. 1 Chronicles chapter 29 verse 10 BCD, 11 ABC, 11D to 12A and 12 BCD. Let our response be: we praise your glorious name, Almighty God. Blessed may you be, O Lord, God of Israel our Father, from eternity to eternity. We praise your glorious name, Almighty God. Yours, O Lord, are grandeur and power, majesty, splendor, and glory. For all in heaven and on earth is yours. We praise your glorious name, Almighty God. Yours, O Lord, is the sovereignty. You are exalted as head over all. Riches and honor are from you. We praise your glorious name, Almighty God. You have dominion over all. In your hand are power and might. It is yours to give grandeur and strength to all. We praise your glorious name, Almighty God. Gospel reading. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke chapter 19 verse 45 to 48. Jesus entered the temple area and proceeded to drive out those who were selling things, saying to them, "It is written, 'My house shall be a house of prayer,' but you have made it a den of thieves." And every day he was teaching in the temple area. The chief priests, the scribes, and the leaders of the people, meanwhile, were seeking to put him to death, but they could find no way to accomplish their purpose, because all the people were hanging on his words. The Gospel of the Lord.